Now we're back with the second video in our 3-part look back series where we're revisiting some big blockbuster heavyweights ahead of July's biggest movie releases. This time we're gearing up for James Gunn's Superman, so what better opportunity to look back at the film that kickstarted the most recent iteration of the DC universe. I'm Harry, this is the Review Lab, let's talk about Man of Steel. Released in 2013 and directed by Zack Snyder, Man of Steel starred Henry Cavill as Clark Kent and Superman, alongside Amy Adams as Lois Lane, Russell Crowe as Jor-El, and Michael Shannon as General Zod. With a budget between 225 to 258 million, the film grossed around 640 million at the global box office. Now, it received mixed reviews at the time, but it has since developed a strong cult following and remains probably one of the most debated superhero films to this day. Now, Man of Steel offers a new take on Superman's origin story, intercutting between Clark's childhood in Kansas and his adult life trying to blend in. The film explores identity, alienation, and purpose. When General Zod arrives on Earth demanding Kal-El's surrender, Clark has to decide whether he's ready to reveal himself and whether the world is ready for Superman. Now, Snyder's interpretation is much more serious in tone than previous versions. Gone are the bright colours and the classic cheerful heroics of films like Superman Returns and the original Superman. Instead, we're getting quite a more muted colour palette, weighty existential themes, and city-shattering destruction. It was a divisive shift. Some missed the optimism, others embraced the grounded, more mythic approach. Personally, I like this take. It's bold, it's grounded, and it asks big questions, but I can absolutely see where it stumbles. Henry Cavill shines in the lead role. His Superman is quiet, thoughtful, and burdened with responsibility, and his performance really carries that emotional weight. He plays both Superman and Clark Kent with real nuance. Michael Shannon is another standout. His General Zod isn't a villain just for the sake of it. He genuinely believes in what he's doing, preserving Krypton's legacy, and makes his conflict with Superman feel tragic, not just antagonistic. Action-wise, Man of Steel does not hold back. From fast-paced aerial fights to full-scale city-level destruction, Snyder leans into the chaos of two godlike beings going head-to-head. It's thrilling, especially when paired with Hans Zimmer's unforgettable score. Now that said, one of the more talked about aspects is how much destruction we see, especially in the final act. While it's visually spectacular, there's no denying, many felt like the emotional stakes just got lost under all the rubble. Personally, I can see a case being made out for both sides. Now, Man of Steel was intended to launch a brand new DCEU, and it did to an extent, paving the way for Batman v Superman and eventually Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, even though this shared universe has now closed its chapter, many fans still hope for its return. Whether you love it or hate it, Man of Steel was bold, ambitious, and a turning point for Superman on the big screen. Me personally, I admire Man of Steel for its ambition, its performance, and its style, even though it's not perfect, but I am genuinely excited to see how James Gunn brings Superman to life for a new generation and what the future holds for the DC universe. Now, next up, the final part of this look back series, we are going to be diving into 2005's Fantastic Four ahead of Marvel's upcoming reboot of the First Family. But let us know your thoughts on Man of Steel in the comments. Do you think it holds up? Are you excited for the new Superman and the future of the DC universe? We'd love to hear from you. Until then, I'm Harry. This has been the Review Lab. We'll see you in the next one.